the south side of South Bend for an NIC showdown tonight as the 5-1 Riley Wildcats play host to 3-2 St. Joseph on this edition of the 46 Game of the Week. Hello everyone, I'm Angel DiCarlo, joined by Bo Hunt. Chuck Freeby has the night off. Two teams that are undefeated in NIC play so far here in the early season, Bo, but this is a big battle early on. And for St. Joseph in particular, at 3-2 on the year, coming off a tough loss to Goshen, this is a very big game for them.
Yeah, when I look at St. Joe, I look at a team that started a bunch of freshmen and sophomores a few years ago. Now they're juniors and seniors. They have a lot of experience on the varsity level, and they're just getting better week in and week out, and they have a lot of talent on this team.
Speaking of teams that have played young players over the years, the same can be said for Riley as they come in here, Alex Daniel's squad at 5-1, but this is a group that has grown up themselves over the years together.
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, they have 4 returning starters from last year's team. They have another starter from Clay that transferred over. So they have basically 5 starters returning in this team. A couple guys that come off the bench, very talented team. And you talk about a team that gets better week in and week out. This Riley Wildcat team's really good.
So two teams coming off a loss, both eager to get a victory. It is a battle of NIC unbeatens. Who will take the early lead in the NIC standings? We're about to find out. We've got your St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show right after this on 46.
This is the WHME TV 46 High School Basketball Game of the Week. Brought to you by Bill's Heating, Health Markets, Tony Letcher, St. Joseph County Police Department, Martin's Supermarkets, Tire Rack, HealthLink, Raising Cane's, Crown Trophy, Ben's Soft Pretzels, API St. Andrews Products, Imagineering Finishing Technologies, and the IHSAA.
This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by the St. Joseph County Police Department. Join the team and help protect and serve our community. It is a girls-boys doubleheader night here at Riley High School this evening. Earlier tonight, here are some highlights from the girls' game. Kenny Schrock with an early assist. She had 12 points, but had a couple nice assists. Nikki Byrne leading the way for St. Joe with 18 points as St. Joe wins 48-26. They improved to 5-7 overall in the season, and more importantly, 5-3 in NIC play. Getting set for action in the boys' game and what should be an excellent battle as we welcome you inside for the St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show. And time now for our key players and keys to the win. And we'll start with the key players from St. Joseph. Chase Knesny leading the way, a 6'3" junior guard, already has D1 offer, scored 512 points as a sophomore, now needs just 43 more points to get to 1,000 in his career as just a junior. And flanking him is Jace Lee, the 6'4" senior forward. He will play baseball at Notre Dame next year, a 3-year starter here on the basketball team, averages 16 points per game. The keys to win for Coach Eric Gaff and St. Joe.
The keys to win tonight for St. Joe, they need to keep Riley out of the paint. They cannot let them dribble drive in and get easy buckets. Control the boards. They need to put a body on somebody, control those boards, and they need to give up good for great on offense. Don't take the good shot, take the great shot. Here's Eric Gaff on his thoughts on Riley.
Jimmy Christmas, where do you start? They've got a real talented team from top to bottom. They're athletic, they compete real hard, and they're coached really, really well. I've never seen them give up on anything, so it's going to be a real challenge for us tonight.
Here are the key players for Riley that will give Eric Gaff fits here tonight. They start with Marvin Schindler, the 5'9" junior guard, dynamic and fast point guard. He leads the team in scoring, assists, and steals. And he's got a big man inside to go at the ball too. That's Peyton Baird, a 6'5" senior forward. He'll play at Bethel next year. He's the tallest player on the floor tonight, averaging 10.7 points and 7.2 rebounds per game. The keys to win for Coach Alex Daniel and the Riley Wildcats.
The keys to winning tonight for the Riley Wildcats, they need to dictate the pace of play. They want to make sure St. Joe plays their game, handle St. Joe's length. There's a lot of length and height out there for St. Joe. They need to make sure they handle that. And rebound, rebound, rebound. They need to hit the boards and hit the boards hard. Here's Alec Daniel on his thoughts on St. Joe in this game.
St. Joe possesses a lot of threats. They're long, they're athletic, they can shoot it. You know, if you don't take care of the ball against their press, you're going to be in trouble. So, you know, we gotta do our best to control the tempo and take care of the ball. And as far as how big this game is, it's you know, I'd be lying if we said it wasn't. You know, it's important to us. Not only because it's St. Joe, it's also conference, and one of our goals is to win the conference. So we feel like, you know, this game's going to be really important for us going down the stretch.
It's two teams that have high hopes in the NIC in this season. This has been the St. Joseph County Police Department pregame show. Starting lineups and the opening tip are next on the TV46 Game of the Week. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by Tire Rack. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be. Great crowd on hand here at Riley High School for this NIC showdown between St. Joe and Riley. Time now for our starting lineups. Here's Bo Hunt.
Starting lineup for St. Joe, as they just got done doing that, and they turn off the lights for the Riley lineup. For St. Joe, you got Nick Shrewsbury, the 6'4" sophomore son of Irish basketball coach Mike Shrewsbury. Number 14, Jerry Barca, the 5'11" senior. He's been awarded the Lillian Dowment Community Scholarship, which is 4 years, free tuition to any accredited college in Indiana. What a great accomplishment for Jerry. Number 20, Jace Knesny, the 6'3" junior. Only needs 43 points to reach 1,000 for his career. 24, Jace Lee, our 46 student athlete of the week, headed to Notre Dame on a baseball scholarship. And 32, Brayshawn Woods, the 6'1" junior, top offensive rebounder for St. Joe. And as we get ready to do the Riley Wildcats lineup as they announce them as well, sponsored by Frick's Dairy Queen, Peyton Baird will play basketball for Bethel next year. Aiden Kent, the starter for Clay last year, transferred in. He's the 6'4" senior. Brandon Williams, the 6' junior returning starter, played football as well. Marvin Schindler, the 5'9" junior, leads the team in assists, leads the team in steals, and leads the team in points. And Manny Hill, our 46 student athlete of the week, you'll see him at halftime.
The series history between these two squads, this is the 93rd all-time meeting. You see Riley has the edge 50-42, although St. Joe has really dominated the series as of late. No member of the Riley team, including their head coach, Alex Daniel, have ever defeated St. Joe, so certainly a big one for them here tonight. As you see, a great crowd on hand, and our officials here tonight, Chuck Harville, Kevin Mikesell, and Mark Sewell. First place in the NIC on the line here this evening.
Veteran refs out there tonight for this classic matchup for the NIC between Riley and St. Joe. And let's get ready for our opening tip tonight. St. Joe's on the court, Riley getting ready to take it. We turn over to our play-by-play announcer tonight, the one and only Ange DiCarlo.
All right, Bo, thank you very much. If you're just tuning in, Chuck Freeby with an evening off here tonight as we get set for this NIC showdown. St. Joe bringing out the black uniforms, along with the traditional sky blue in the numbering. Riley wearing their whites here tonight, outlined in their Riley blue. It'll be Peyton Baird and Jace Lee on the opening tip-off. And we are underway, and Riley wins the opening tip-off here and will have possession. They are 5-1 on the season, with victories over LaPorte, Jimtown, Marion, and Maryville, and Glenn, and then the loss on Tuesday to Northridge, 42-41. Peyton Baird, the big man, going to Bethel next year inside for the win, and gets the early points for Riley. St. Joe now with possession. They're 3-2 on the year. They beat Concord. Adams lost to Chesterton, beat Jimtown, and then lost to Goshen, and have not played since that game last Saturday, losing 63-55. Here's Jace Lee inside. Can't make the shot. The rebound come down to Peyton Baird, and quickly a near steal, and Riley able to get the ball back.
Peyton Baird already showed his presence on the offense and defensive end with the first bucket and the first board for this Riley Wildcat team.
Early goings here, Riley leading St. Joe 2-0. Three-point attempt won't go. Chase Knesny showing his height. The leading rebounder for St. Joe at 7.6 rebounds per game. Opposite way, shot won't go, and the rebound comes down to the Cats.
I think he was expecting a little bit more contact on that and didn't really get it.
A whistle on the floor and a foul called here against Riley. Take a look at the replay brought to you by Trimador.
Foul was called on Barca. Barca picking up his first foul of the night.
Back to live action here. Brandon Williams with the ball for the Riley Wildcats. Gives it off to Marvin Schindler, and St. Joe pressing early here in the half court with Nick Shrewsbury. Manny Hill. We'll talk to him at halftime, our 46 Student Athlete of the Week for Riley. Pick set, Schindler rolls to the right. Jumper won't go. Baird the tip in. How about that, Bo?
What a nice putback. Way to go up. Nice body control in the putback for Baird.
So Riley leading 4-0. Baird making his presence felt early on. Here's Konieczny for three. Won't go. Rebound for Riley. Schindler inside for the basket, and the Cats have the early 6-0 lead. Konieczny getting St. Joe a much-needed bucket after missing the first 4 shots.
Yeah, they had great shot selection for St. Joe. They just weren't able to knock it down here early, but good for them to get on the board here, get back in this game.
Schindler driving in, kicks it out to Baird, and then big man showing the range with the 3, and Riley on fire early on. Baird has 7 early points for the Cats. Lee, nice bounce pass inside. Brayshawn Woods, the bucket for St. Joe.
Wow, that was a nice backdoor look by Jace Lee. Nice cut by Brayshawn.
Take a look at the replay brought to you by Trimador.
Yeah, just a great job there. Backdoor look to Brayshawn Woods. Nice lay in there. Sponsored by Trimador.
A little old school basketball on the backdoor pass. Fast-paced first quarter, as we expected here, between these two top teams in the NIC.
Place Homes in South Bend proudly cheers on St. Joe tonight. Locally owned, going back 4 generations. Place Homes has a team of planners, architects, and designers ready to work with you on building your dream home. Visit placehomes.net for more information. Place Homes, building homes, not houses.
Brayshawn Woods trying to go up for the shot, had the ball stripped away, but it'll be St. Joe basketball, last touch by the Cats. Jerry Barca will inbound the pass. Returning starter for St. Joe. Gives it off to Chase Konieczny. Konieczny. Short range J is good. Chase has got 4 for St. Joe. They're back within 3.
A lot of improvement on the strength side by Chase from last year to this year. You can really tell he hit the weight room and got a lot stronger and more physical.
Schindler for 3 off the mark. Rebound for Barca. Barca drives inside, foul on the floor, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
South Bend Community Schools is proud to support our South Bend Riley student athletes. Our rich history of excellence also focuses on developing strong readers, thinkers, and innovators. Award-winning schools and endless possibilities since 1876. South Bend Schools enroll today, thrive tomorrow.
Barca at the free throw line, missing the front end. He is actually an excellent free throw shooter, but that was just his 3rd attempt of the season. Last year, he was 87% from the charity stripe.
One area we've looked at local high schools is free throw percentage and how it's really changed here in the area. Riley only shooting 57% as a team, and St. Joe's shooting 65% as a team.
Well, that was Achilles' heel for Riley in their loss to Northridge. They missed 5 free throws in a row at one point down the stretch that cost them the game. Barca trying to get the steal, can't get it. Riley recovers. Baird, deep 2, and gets it to go. So he's done everything, inside, outside, and the long range. Opposite end, Brady Mansfield into the game, or excuse me, Chase Konieczny, that was not Brady. Chase Konieczny with the missed shot.
Baird with 3 rebounds, 9 points so far for Peyton.
And Baird is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
This holiday season, treat your loved one to the gift of deliciousness from Raising Cane's. fill their stockings with a limited edition holiday gift card. E-gift cards are available on RaisinCanesGear.com for an even faster way to give the gift of craveable chicken fingers. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Baird makes the first free throw. He's been outstanding early going here. Already now in double figures with 10 points as Jerry Barca comes out of the game. And the freshman for St. Joe, Elijah King, checking in. Baird leads the team in blocks with 4. Second on the team in assists and will play at Bethel next year. Makes both free throws there.
Sweeney Julian is proud to support St. Joe High School basketball. Sweeney Julian is your local personal injury law firm.
Here's King getting it inside to Woods. Woods can't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. A reminder that it's all 2-point free throws here now in high school basketball. No more 1-and-1.
Baird picking up his first foul of the night. Frick's Dairy Queen on South Michigan Street. South Bend is proud to support the Riley basketball and wishes all the athletes good luck for the season. Frick's Dairy Queen has all the seasonal favorites ready for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season.
Braylon White into the game now, a sophomore for St. Joe, as Woods makes the front end of 2. He's shooting 71% from the field so far this year. His struggles have actually come at the free throw line, where he is actually, last year, was a 73% shooter, but so far this year, 57%, and there he goes 1 for 2. Manny Hill gives it back to Schindler. Marvin Schindler. Nice pass into the corner. The three-pointer is good for Aiden Kent. And Riley leads 16-8. Long jumper good for Elijah King. The Frosh coming through. They're going to get a foul. I was wondering for a second there where we're going to get a travel on Riley. Instead, they'll call the foul.
Yeah, no turnover between either team so far here in the first quarter.
As you see, Eric Gaff, the head coach of St. Joe in his 3rd season, 27-28. Entered the Grace College Hall of Fame in October. Konechny gets the steal as, just as Bo said, no turnovers. Here's Woods, nice pass inside. Braylon White with the bucket. St. Joe going to the bench early. They've now got back within 4. Konechny the rebound off the missed shot. That time won't go. Aiden Kent the rebound for Riley.
I really like how confident the freshman Elijah King is. He just comes up there, understands what his game is, and he's going to shoot that 3 any day of the week.
Perfect 6th man. Freshman coming off the bench with it. Incredible talent. Speaking of talent, Peyton Barrett inside, dominating here in this first quarter. He's got 13. And a blocking foul called against Manny Hill. The 6'1 senior for Riley will send, well, no, this will be a non-shooting foul here for St. Joe.
Yeah, well, the first foul on Manny, but Manny did a good job of really getting over there. He just didn't quite get his feet set to try to take that charge.
Now we got some substitutions. Tyler Brown checking in for St. Joe. 2 years ago, he was driving in his car with his dad, shot in the head. Doctors thought he wouldn't live, and last year he returned to basketball, and here he is out on the floor playing for St. Joe. An incredible story for Tyler Brown to be playing in this basketball here tonight. Konechny has it, trying to back down his man. Good defense here by Riley. Konechny, turnaround Jay. Man, that was a tough shot, Bo, and he got it to go.
Yeah, he was in trouble. Nobody was really moving to get open so he could get relief and just turn around and said, I'll do it myself with his turnaround jumper.
Riley leads by 4. And a timeout here by Riley. We'll take it as well. Timeouts brought to you by South Bend Community Schools. Back after this on 46. Raising Cane, this edition of the 46 Game of the Week brought to you by Raising Cane's favorite chicken finger meals, One Love. Talk about Chase Knesny here tonight. He's chasing Big Bro. J.R. Knesny, now at Notre Dame, is St. Joe's all-time leading scorer with 1,996 career points. Little brother Chase already has 957 entering tonight's game as just a junior, so has a good chance to make a run at that St. Joe record and get his brother here tonight.
Majestic Security is proud to support the student athletes of Riley High School. Good luck tonight, whether you're in need of a professional security officer for your business, home, or event, loss prevention program, or night deposit escorts. Majestic Security provides the highest level of security to their clients and communities. Veteran-owned, honest, and professional, MajesticSecurity.com.
Riley up by 4 here as they'll play for probably the final shot here of the first quarter as Tion Wadley into the game now for the Cats handling the ball. Gives it off to Jalen Barbera. Was a starter a season ago for Riley, but they're so deep. He's coming off the bench this year. Nice dump off. Aiden Kent can't get it to go. The rebound for St. Joe. And then a foul called with 0.7 seconds left here in the first quarter against Riley. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
This game's health tip is brought to you by HealthLink. There's no better way to make sure your athlete is ready to play than with a sports physical. Call HealthLink and schedule an appointment today. HealthLink offers medical, dental, vision, and more. Tyler
Brown will inbound, but not sure what you're really going to get here with 0.7 seconds. They'll attempt it, and it'll be swatted away. Entertaining first quarter here on the south side. Riley leading St. Joe 18-14. Marvin Schindler, the early bucket for the Cats. Then it was Peyton Baird leading the way with 13. Chase Knesny getting St. Joe back in it. St. Joe within 4. Second quarter action after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by Bill's Heating, keeping families and businesses comfortable since 1951. With Chuck off tonight, no sideline reporter for us, but Bo and I have done sideline quite a bit over the years, so Bo will handle our Bill's Heating sideline report. Your thoughts on the first quarter?
Peyton Baird, man, he just took over that quarter. 13 points, 3 rebounds. But the thing is, they're only up by 4 points at this time. Other than that, Kent had a 3, Schindler had another bucket. On the other hand, St. Joe, they got 5 people in the scoring column right now, so they're really spreading it out a little bit more in the St. Joe end. Riley, Bear's been carrying the way.
This Riley Wildcat team has a number of football players on them, 7 in fact. Riley starters Marvin Schindler, Aiden Kent, Brandon Williams, and Peyton Baird, and reserves Jalen Barbera, Montreal Northern, and Tion Wadley also play football. Bo, that's kind of crazy. Maybe at a Bremen, a LaVille, you see a lot of basketball players, not at a school the size of Riley.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot at bigger schools like this. And as we get ready to start our second quarter, is sponsored by Place Homes in South Bend. Place Homes, building homes, not houses.
Here's Chase Knesny driving inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound finally comes down to Manny Hill and Riley. Opposite ends.
Williams.
Brandon Williams, the bucket.
What body control Williams had on that play.
Now a turnover. Here comes Riley the opposite way. Nice pass. Hill inside.
Just as I talked about, other guys need to get in the scoring column for Riley. 2 more get in the scoring column here in the second quarter.
Now 5 different players have scored for Riley. King gives it off to Jace Lee. Lee can't get it to go. Rebound for Riley, opposite end. Williams inside, he gets it to go. And Riley is hot to start this second quarter.
Wow.
There's a jumper for Elijah King.
Wow, did he look comfortable and confident? A freshman. Just a freshman out there, people. Elijah King, man, he's going to be something else.
Driving inside in the bucket for Tion Watley. 10-point lead here for Riley. Konechny for three, won't go. And we'll see what they're going to call here. They're going to say off the tip. No, they're going to say over and back. Turnover against Riley. St. Joe get the ball back.
Tremendor is cheering on St. Joe tonight. They have a new direct-to-consumer interior door replacement service. You can update your interior doors to something modern, new, and cool. Visit Tremendor.com to learn more about their consumer interior door replacement service.
Nick Shrewsbury going to check in here for Chase Konechny, as Konechny will head to the bench for St. Joe. Shrewsbury, a 6'4" sophomore, transfer from State College High School in Pennsylvania. Wonder how he got here. Drive inside, Brayshawn Woods. Fouled, he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Are you looking for the perfect Christmas treat for your holiday party? Get your holiday catering from Southside Chick-fil-A. They have everything you need to make your holiday party special. Order today by calling 574-968-0351 or going online to Chick-fil-A.
Woods at the free throw line, 1 for 2 so far here tonight. Makes the free throw there. Marvin Schindler and Aiden Kent back into the game for Riley. So both teams have gone very deep into their benches early on here in this game.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is globally known as the knowledge source for metal finishing solutions. Like the teams in this game, Imagineering is always working toward a great finish. Thank you, Imagineering, for your continued support of high school sports on TV46.
Manny Hill with a deep three for Riley. They lead by 12. Hill now with 5. Jace Lee, a very long three himself, and won't get it to go. Schindler, I'm not sure how they didn't call that shot, but much still goes contact. He kicks it out, and a three-pointer for Aiden Kent, his second of the night. And look out, Riley's up by 15, 32-17.
Wow, they just exploded here. Only 3 points for St. Joe here in the second quarter. Riley just going on an explosion.
Lee can't get it to go for 3. Schindler the rebound. Opposite end, Kent can't get it to go. No foul called. Riley fans wanted one, didn't get it. Shrewsbury opposite end for 3. That won't go.
I think they're going to call over the back on Braylon White.
Timeout on the floor with Riley ahead 32-17. Back after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by Imagineering Finishing Technologies, IFT, where quality is a way of life. And it's been a Riley way of life so far, Bo. 32-17 in a very fast-paced first half.
Yeah, I mean, they had 18-14 to start the second quarter. And what they've done here in the first half of this second quarter is really just spread it out, and everybody really upping the game, upping the pace just a little bit, and Riley really controlling the pace of this game.
Alex Daniel now in his 4th season as the Riley head coach, but when he got here in 2020, he was the 5th coach in 5 years. So now Riley finally having a consistent voice for the first time since the days of Mark Johnson as the head coach of Riley, and now starting to pay dividends. 5-1 on the year and leading by 15 here in the second quarter.
Well, speaking of consistency and long term, Carlton has been in business in South Bend for more than 50 years and are the country's leading provider of financial calculation software, where, while they serve clients throughout the country, Carlton believes in giving back here at home, including supporting the St. Joe, where 3 generations of Ruskowskis have graduated. Go St. Joe from Carlton.
That last timeout was brought to you by South Bend Community Schools, and an outlet pass to Marvin Schindler, who is also an all-NIC wide receiver, and he shows it right there with the box kick. Foul on the play.
I think Schindler's going to pick up his 2nd foul.
And right now, Riley has doubled up St. Joe 34-17. It was 18-14 at the end of the first quarter. And St. Joe had done a great job to get back to that because they were down by 10 at one point in that first quarter, got back within 4, and then all Riley here in the second quarter. Jace Lee. He's been quiet here tonight. Has yet to score for St. Joe. Averages 16 points a game. And from 3-point, can't go, and Lee gets the rebound and can't get it to go. Hill inside, beautiful shot, but it just rims off. Rebound for Riley, tipped around, and Wildcats have time now to settle down. They won't, they'll go for it, and Barbera buries it. Riley up by 20. Outstanding first half for Riley, coming off their only loss of the season against Northridge. And now a near turnover, but Jace Lee collecting it. Lee.
Charge.
And that's where nothing's going your way, right? You finally get a shot to go in. It would have been Lee's first points, and instead they called the charge, and we'll take a look at it again here on the Trimador replay.
Yeah, feet were set. He might have been in the air when he slid over there, but they're going to call that all day long. St. Joe High School provides an award-winning, affordable Catholic education that prepares students for both college and career. Thanks to school choice expansion, tuition is more affordable than ever. Learn more about joining the St. Joe family by visiting stjoehigh.com.
Riley looking to build on their 20-point lead here. As you take a look at the Tire Rack scoreboard, 3:10 to play, second quarter. Wildcats lead St. Joe 37-17. Angel DiCarlo along with Bo Hunt. Chuck Freeby watching from home, has the night off. I don't know why he didn't enjoy himself a little bit, but he's watching us apparently from home. 2:59 to play here in the second quarter.
Martin Supermarket's Groceries to Go annual subscriptions are now available, just $29.99 for the year. You get ad pricing, digital coupons, recipes directly from your account. Learn more at martinsgroceriestogo.com.
How about a shout out to one Chris Freeby, turning 30 years old. That's scary.
Yeah.
The experience. That is Chris Freeby.
And Chuck's only 40? Wow.
Yeah. All right. Enough talking about him. Here's Jerry Barca bringing the ball up the floor for St. Joe. Gives it off to Knesny. Chase is ahead of his brother's pace in terms of scoring as more light suddenly just came on here at Riley. More so by where we are, though, Bo, than I think.
I think they knew that we had a hard time seeing in our old age, and they gave us some more light up here.
Didn't affect the lights on the court in any way. Here's Lee inside. Short-range Jay finally drops in and rattled around a couple times. Jace Lee, who averages 15.8 points per game, has his first points here tonight. But it is still a commanding lead here for Riley at 37-19. They missed the shot, can't get the rebound to go, and then another effort is good for Jalen Barbera. 20-point lead. Lee won't go. Bared the rebound for Riley. Under 2 minutes here in the first half.
A lot of second chance opportunities for Riley, where St. Joe hasn't been able to get any second chance opportunities really at all tonight.
Here's Manny Hill, who's been great. Driving inside for the layup. Manny Hill with 7. Barca. Good ball work here now by St. Joe, because really the pressure has been on by Riley. St. Joe not able to create much of a shot until right there. Brayshawn Woods with a fantastic spin move in the paint for the bucket. And a turnover here, and St. Joe get the ball back, down by 20.
Ben Soft Pretzels has been supporting high school athletics since 2008. They believe that sports are an important part of a well-rounded education, and we're proud to support the next generation of athletes. Find Ben Soft Pretzels at the University Park Mall, and at most major Notre Dame athletic events, have a pretzel day.
As we saw that replay, brought to you by Trimador. Spin move into a left-handed layup for Brayshawn Woods. Chase Knesny's shot won't go, and hits the cables, and that will get the veteran, former coach of the Riley Wildcats, Bob Berger, going. Never likes those cables, and definitely doesn't like the fact that they affect the game.
Christ the King Parish in South Bend wishes St. Joe the best of luck tonight. Christ the King invites you to Mass Sundays at 7 a.m., 8:45, 10:30, or 12:15. Christ the King Catholic Church, making God known, loved, and served.
We'll see if Riley decides to play for the final shot. St. Joe trying to prevent that with the press here. Riley with a commanding 20-point lead. They got an open look, and they bury the 3. That was Tion Wadley, and then a turnover here by St. Joe. And man, this second quarter has been all Riley, Bo.
Yeah, I mean, just the shooting percentage for St. Joe's got to be very low, and the Riley's percentage is very high at this point. Riley's making every opportunity count, where St. Joe just cannot knock down a shot.
And when Riley's missing a shot, they're getting a second chance opportunity.
Correct.
Too. Now Riley will look to play for the final shot of the half. Schindler has it. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. Schindler driving in, kicks it out. And a turnover here with just under a second left to call travel against Riley.
St. Joe County Police Department is here to protect and serve our community. They're looking for more people to join their team. Employment opportunities for high school graduates are available, and they offer outstanding benefits and a true family environment on their team. Learn more at sjcindiana.com/employment.
We're at the half. All Riley. The Wildcats leading St. Joe 44-21. As you see the Cats taking control. Brandon Williams in for the bucket. Commanding second quarter for Riley. We've got your Tony Letcher Health Market Student Athletes of the Week right after this on 46. Time now for our 46 Student Athletes of the Week, presented by Tony Letcher with Health Markets. We're joined by 2 basketball seniors for their respective teams, Manny Hill from Riley, Jace Lee from St. Joe. We'll start with Jace, who is not only a basketball player, but obviously a very outstanding baseball player. He'll go to Notre Dame next year to play baseball. Let's start there, Jace. How exciting is it to be able to be a Division I baseball player at Notre Dame next year?
It was one of my biggest dreams in my life, and to accomplish that so early in my high school career was very monumental in my life, and I'm just happy that God gave me the opportunity to be in that situation.
You have a 3.8 GPA. You got to have the good grades to be able to get in Notre Dame as well. How important were academics, and how important are they to you to be able to get to Notre Dame?
Since I was young, my mom always pumped academics in the household, And we always just had the mentality to keep a high GPA and get all your schoolwork done. So that just kind of carried on through high school, and it helped me in terms of going to Notre Dame.
How has St. Joe helped you get to where you are today?
They have been exceptional for me. They've helped me along the way with my classes. The coaches at St. Joe are extraordinary. They've always had my back, and it just seems like a big family at St. Joe. And I'm just happy I chose to go there my freshman year.
Jace, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Manny Hill, senior here at Riley High School, plays basketball, has a 3.7 GPA. Talk to us about the balance between making sure you're keeping those academics in order while playing athletics.
The balance is tough, with a lot going on. It gets hectic sometimes, but I thank God that I'm pretty good when it comes to balancing everything out, using my time wisely, and just making sure I set aside certain times to do certain things.
You want to major in business in college? Why?
I love business. I actually have an internship here at Riley where I work on a small business of sneaker reselling of mine. And I love how it challenges me, how I get to work for myself, and just the aspect of going to get it.
What does being a Riley Wildcat mean to you?
It means a lot. This is my family. I know this is a place I can call home, so I just love just being here. And the coaching staff, I love them, my teammates, the teachers, and I'm just super grateful for this place.
Manny, thank you very much. Congratulations. Jace, congratulations again. Jace Lee, Manny Hill, our student athletes of the week, presented by Tony Letcher with Health Markets. We have your first half stats and highlights when we return on the 46 Game of the Week. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by Martin Supermarkets. Count on us for all your grocery needs and so much more. And welcome inside the Martin Supermarkets broadcast booth. Angel DiCarlo, Bo Hunt with you here for our St. Joseph County Police Department halftime show. And wow, Riley with a dominating second quarter to have a big lead here at halftime.
Yeah, only 18 points scored for them in the first quarter. They outscored St. Joe by 19 in the second quarter.
Let's take a look at the highlights, and it was very dominated by Riley here as they lead 44-21 at halftime. Peyton Baird with the putback here early on. Then it's Marvin Schindler driving inside, gets the bucket for Riley. Schindler with 4 points. Then Baird with the three. He had 13 in the first half, showing the range there. The Bethel commit, Chase Knesny, driving inside and pulling up for the jumper. Knesny has 6. Schindler another assist, this time to Aiden Kent, who had 6 points, both on 3-pointers. Braylon White with one of the few highlights for St. Joe in that first half. Inside, Brandon Williams with the bucket. He had 4. Tion Wadley driving in. Beautiful look. He had 5 here tonight. And then the three-pointer by Manny Hill. He was great in that second quarter, had 7. Schindler this time somehow keeps it together, kicks it out, and Aiden Kent gets the three-pointer. And finally, here's Tion Wadley with a 3, as again, Riley outscoring St. Joe by a margin of, what, 26-7, Bo, in that second quarter. How does St. Joe get back in this here in the second half?
Well, I think they continue to do what they're doing. They just need to knock down shots. They haven't been able to knock down anything inside, nothing outside as well. I think the pace of play that Riley's playing is getting to them just a little bit and getting them frustrated, just getting them out of sync a little bit. But Riley's really playing great basketball. And Marvin Schindler may only have 4 points on, I believe it's 4 points on the night, but his ability to assist and kick out as he drives the lane really opens up those three-pointers for Riley, and they've been knocking them down.
That's been your St. Joseph County Police Department halftime show. We've got third quarter action right after this on the TV46 Game of the Week. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week is brought to you by HealthLink, your community health center. Riley leading 44-21 at halftime. This also the Just for Kicks game for Riley here tonight. Anyone that brought in a shoe donation got in for free, and they made a donation to St. Center for Homeless, Dimension Shoes, St. Margaret's House, Hope Ministries, and the Salvation Army at the Kroc Center. As you take a look at some nice looking shoes here in the stands here tonight. Here's head coach Alex Daniel on the importance of tonight's event.
Yeah, I've been searching for kind of an idea that the kids could catch on to, and so, you know, as I watch them practice and play when they're pink and green and yellow and all the different color shoes that they wear, it's obvious that shoes are a social status and a way of, you know, people kind of establishing themselves in a social way. So something I thought they could catch on to. We partner with some great organizations in the community that are going to accept the shoes, and we've had a great turnout so far. I bet we have close to over 250 pairs of shoes, and hopefully some more coming tonight. So I'm really excited about giving back, and our players actually visited St. Margaret's House the other day, and great opportunity to learn about their organization and figure out, you know, kind of put the why behind what we're doing tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Great that they were able to get over there to St. Margaret's House.
Yeah, just a great job of what they're doing, what Alex Daniels is doing. And it says me or you or Craig's not on the sideline. We got our Bills Heating sideline report here. Get ready to go for the start of the third quarter. Riley needs to come out and do what they've been doing this whole game. They need to keep the pace of play going. St. Joe, they just need to slow them down a little bit, and they need to hit some shots.
Peyton Baird, 13 points in that first half. Here's Schindler. Tough shot and gets it to go. Wow. I mean, I don't know if it gets harder than that, and he somehow gets it to drop. Everything dropping for Riley here tonight as Brayshawn Woods gets a bucket on the other end for St. Joe.
Woods the leading scorer for St. Joe tonight with 8 points.
Aiden Kent fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line here to shoot 2.
Riley High School's Computer Science and Engineering Magnet program has been a leader in South Bend for STEM education for the last 18 years. We offer a wide range of dual credit, AP, and college level computer science and engineering courses designed to prepare students for careers in STEM and beyond. We connect students to internships, colleges, and jobs that prepare them for careers in their chosen fields. Riley High School's Computer Science and Engineering Magnet program.
Aiden Kent makes 1 of 2, was a starter for Clay last year, good offensive rebounder. Also was one of those guys we mentioned as members of the football team. Off the missed shot, Jace Lee gets the rebound and can't get it to go. So, same story, different half here for St. Joe. The shots just not dropping, including some of those second chance opportunities. And meanwhile, on the other end, everything dropping for Riley as Brandon Williams hits the three-pointer, the 7th of the game for Riley.
7 3-pointers, 0 for St. Joe on the night.
Riley came into the game shooting 37% from three-point range. And there is Chase Knesny for 3, the first one of the evening for St. Joe. He's got 9 now.
He had some great looks in the first half. They just weren't able to get for him to knock him down. If he was able to, this could have been maybe a closer game in the first half.
Manny Hill gives it off to Peyton Baird. Baird inside for the bucket. He's got 15.
Him going to the right side up like that, I'm not sure if you can stop that.
With his length. And then now a blocked shot for Baird. So he's dominated inside, gotten a putback, gotten a block shot, had a 3 and a long-range jumper. A little bit of everything from Peyton Baird.
He's just been a terrific player on both ends of the court.
Nick Shrewsbury can't get it to go. Schindler in transition. Won't go. Putback no good and a foul, and Riley will go to the free throw line.
Place Homes in South Bend proudly cheers on St. Joe tonight. They're locally owned, going back 4 generations. Place Homes as a team of planners, architects, and designers ready to work with you on building your dream home. Visit placehomes.net for more information. Place Homes, building homes, not houses.
Thank you to Andy Place for sponsoring here tonight. His son Ryder, a reserve for St. Joe. Kent at the free throw line, and just in time. How about that? Ryder checking into the game as if it was planned that way.
Time for new tires. Go to TireRack.com and try their easy-to-use tire decision guide to get a personalized tire recommendation. They sell only the best brands, backed by test results, consumer ratings, and consumer reviews. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
And now a turnover force. Riley gonna get the ball back. Riley just dominating so far here tonight. Take a look at the replay brought to you by Trimador. Ryder Place has it. Schindler bringing the pressure. And Place just loses the ball. Manny Hill's shot won't go. Ball tipped around. Rebound comes down to Ryder Place. Nice pass to Nick Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury called for the charge.
Great ball movement, way to get it over. Shrewsbury going up strong, just wasn't able to control his body enough to get out of the way there. Nice job by St. Joe. Looks like that was Kent. Brandon Williams that got under.
Outlet pass to Schindler and an interception by Elijah King for St. Joe. Chase Knesny for 3. Short. Schindler, beautiful bounce pass. Well, maybe a little bit too strong, but Baird able to recover. And Bo, we are seeing why he's going to play at Bethel next year.
Yeah, just a great job by Schindler getting him the ball. There's another 3, or a first 3 for St. Joe by King.
And we'll take a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout as well. That timeout brought to you by South Bend Community Schools. Riley in command, 56-29. Back after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week brought to you by Bensoft Pretzels, serving our community one pretzel at a time. And let's take a look at the Bensoft Pretzels trivia question. Name the two coaches who have been head coaches at both Riley and St. Joseph in boys or girls hoops. One of them is pretty easy, the other is not.
Does that have to be an official coach or a parent that thinks they're a coach?
No, head coach. Got to be a head coach.
All right.
So you got some notable ones that were parents that think they were the head coach?
Well, you know how that is, you know.
We'll answer that question coming up in just a little bit. And here's a steal by Jace Lee. Outlet pass up to King. And Elijah King gets the bucket. So King,
Joe.
5 straight points.
Yeah, St. Joe trying to make a little run right here.
Aiden Kent. Charge called.
South Bend Community Schools is proud to support our South Bend Riley student athletes. Our rich history of excellence also focuses on developing strong readers, thinkers, and innovators. Award-winning schools and endless possibilities since 1876. South Bend schools enroll today, thrive tomorrow.
4:20 to play, third quarter, as you take a look at the Tire Rack scoreboard. And King has the ball knocked out. It'll be Riley basketball. Or St. Joe basketball, excuse me. It's just a tough situation when you're down by this many. You're very talented, but it's going to be very hard for St. Joe to get themselves back in it. Down by 25. Here's Jace Lee inside. That all helped start it, though. Lee gets a much-needed bucket. He's been pretty quiet here tonight with just 4 points now. And to go to the free throw line. Take a look at that replay brought to you by Trimador.
Yeah, just a great job of really taking to the hoop, getting the bucket and the bump. Going to the line for Jace Lee. Download the Raising Cane's mobile app to make season's feasting easier this holiday season. Quickly and easily, order ahead for all your holiday meal needs. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Well, Chase Knesny gets the ball back and an emphatic dunk. And how about this sequence all of a sudden for St. Joe? Missed shot by Riley. Rebound for the formerly known as. 20-point lead, and Riley will get the ball back after the turnover there.
Riley going to the bench, bringing in Jalen Barbera. So they're got a timeout on the floor here, official timeout.
For something. They're taking Manny Hill out of the game now. Actually, I think they just had 6 guys on the floor for a little while. Riley doesn't need that much of an advantage, already up by 20. Here comes the inbound for Brandon Williams. Send it back to Schindler. Second team All-NIC in basketball a year ago. First team All-NIC in football. Will have his options on whether or not he wants to play football or basketball in college. Baird for 3, won't go. Knesny the rebound. Chase to Jace for 3, won't go. He hits that one, you start thinking about it. Here's Williams off the pass from Schindler.
Schindler's ability to dish the ball and be a true point guard has just been amazing here tonight. He's just done a fantastic job.
Riley up by 22. 3:09 to play in the third. Knesny gives it off to Brayshawn Woods, and Woods gets the bucket. Wide open is Williams. Won't go. Kent the rebound, but has the ball stripped. Ryder Place comes up with it. Knesny in transition. Blocked. Schindler. The bucket.
All started with the block by Baird. Baird with another defensive stance down at the other end.
Three won't go. Woods the rebound. Jace Lee open for 3. That won't go. Another opportunity, this time for King, is good. Timeout on the floor, 20-point lead here for Riley. This timeout brought to you by South Bend Community Schools. We'll be back right after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week brought to you by API St. Andrews, 31 years of success. And let's go to our Ben's Soft Pretzels trivia question. Name the two coaches who have been head coaches at both Riley and St. Joseph in boys or girls hoops. You know one of them about? Mark Johnson.
Yep.
The other one, Gordon Paulsgrove, coached both St. Joe and Riley in girls hoops. His grandson, now the athletic director over at Mishawaka High School. The trick part of that question was the fact that Mike Megacy was the girls coach at St. Joe, while at the same time, Mike Medjussi was the girls coach at Riley. So some people might think that Medjussi was at both schools, but it was a Medjussi and a Megacy. And adding to that confusion, Mike Megacy, the St. Joe girls coach, was the softball coach here at Riley at the same time. There's a tongue twister for you for your Ben Soft Pretzel trivia question.
I tell you what, Frick's Dairy Queen on South Michigan Street, South Bend, is proud to support the Riley basketball and wishes all the athletes good luck for the season. Frick's Dairy Queen has all the seasonal favorites ready for you and your family to enjoy this holiday season.
Press coming here for St. Joe. Chase Knesny at the top of that press for St. Joe this year. That's by request. He wants to improve on his defensive side of the ball, and they are giving him that opportunity using that length in the press. Riley has done an excellent job all night really countering the St. Joe press, and as they go inside, Barbera shot won't go. Knesny the rebound, and Chase has it stolen away. Montrell Northern inside. The hoop and a hard. Second team NIC all defensive back in football gets the steal and the score as you take a look at it on the Trimador replay.
Majestic Security is proud to support the student athletes of Riley High School. Good luck tonight. Whether you're in need of a professional security officer for your business, home, or event, loss prevention program, or night deposit escorts, Majestic Security provides the highest level security to their clients and communities. They're veteran-owned, honest, and professional. Majestic Security, MajesticSecurity.com.
Off the missed shot, Nick Shrewsbury the rebound. Outlet pass up to King. That'll be a backcourt violation called against St. Joe, and Riley will get the ball back with 1:23 to play here in the third.
This game's health tip is brought to you by HealthLink. There's no better way to make sure your athlete is ready to play than with a sports physical. Call HealthLink and schedule an appointment today. HealthLink offers medical, dental, vision, and more.
Whistle on the floor. I believe we're going to get a foul here. Not sure what the call was exactly. Either way, Riley ahead by 22. No question, Bo, St. Joe's played much better here in this third quarter. The problem is, when you're down by 23, you got to start cutting into the lead, not go even Steven against Riley.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is that second quarter, just the dominance that Riley had in the second quarter. St. Joe hasn't been able to catch up with that. They played even with them with this point, but like you said, it just really hasn't been able to dig into that lead much.
Riley now slowing it down a little bit. Schindler covered by Ryder Place. One minute here in the third. Manny Hill now. Heard from Hill as our 46 student athlete, a transfer from Adams. Had to play JV his sophomore year. They had practice before school. He would ride a moped just to get here. That committed to making sure he could play and be able to get to practice on the JV team who practice before school.
Sweeney Julian is proud to support St. Joe High School basketball. Sweeney Julian is your local personal injury law firm.
Kent inside for the bucket. He's got 11. 15 seconds left. One more opportunity for St. Joe. King passes it off underneath. White gets it to go. Final shot of the third. Schindler. Oh! That would have summed up the whole evening if that one went in, but Riley's got no complaints, up 64-42 after 3 as you take a look at the pride of the South Side. Outside of this Chase Knesny dunk, it's been pretty much all Cats. Williams to Schindler for the lay-in. Fourth quarter action after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week brought to you by Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned. If you've noticed here tonight, I have not used the name Indians, almost did one time, but St. Joe has dropped the Indians' name. At the end of last season, a new nickname is expected to be announced in early 2024. If you're wondering if they've narrowed the choices down, I saw a list. There's still like 20 choices, and they're still accepting nominees for that name. Chuck Freeby had a great suggestion. He said the Rams, because that was something Father Bly loved. And I think that would be a good honor of the great Father Bly.
Yeah, I agree as well. And I'm sure Chuck has sent many kids to school at St. Joe. And I think he's got a good fit for them. And I believe the Rams would be a good name for them.
Let's go with the Bills Heating sideline report up here in the booth with Bo Hunt. Your thoughts as we head to the fourth.
Peyton Baird. Baird has been all over the place, offense, defensive side of the ball. As we noted, he will play basketball for Bethel next year. Way he's playing tonight, if he continues to do this, no telling. Maybe he gets some different offers as well.
Chase Knesny with the three-pointer.
Knesny with 14 tonight for St. Joe, leading all scorers for St. Joe.
As Riley will call a timeout. This brought to you by South Bend Community Schools, with Riley leading 64-45.
Riley High School's Computer Science and Engineering Magnet program has been a leader in South Bend for STEM education for the last 18 years. We offer a wide range of dual credit, AP, and college-level computer science and engineering courses designed to prepare students for careers in STEM and beyond. We connect students to internships, colleges, and jobs that prepare them for careers in their chosen fields. That's Riley High School Computer Science and Engineering Magnet program.
Our final game before the Christmas break will be girls basketball action coming your way. Midweek game, South Bend Washington Panthers, Steve Reynolds' squad against La Lumiere. Catch it Wednesday night at 9, Thursday at 2 p.m. on 46. And what a day we have for you on Pulse FM tomorrow if you're driving around getting Christmas gifts on 103.1 FM. Number 2 Kansas at Indiana at 12:30. And then at 4:30, number 1 Arizona, number 3 Purdue. Catch it all on 103.1 FM on Saturday.
As we start the fourth quarter here, reminder, Carlton has been in business in South Bend for more than 50 years and are our country's leading provider for financial calculation software. While they serve clients throughout the country, Carlton believes in giving back here at home, including supporting the St. Joe, where 3 generations of Ruskowskis have graduated. Go St. Joe!
And thank you to Carlton for sponsoring the fourth quarter. As St. Joe fans, I'm sure they were hoping that this game would be a lot closer heading into the fourth quarter, but I think one thing you could say if you're a St. Joe fan watching right now, they have not given up. They have not thrown in the towel by any means in this game. They've cut a 23-point deficit at the half, now down to 19, and make it 17 as Jace Lee gets the bucket there.
Yeah, I mean, there's no quit in this St. Joe team. They're definitely not going to just roll over. They're going to go out there, they're going to play, they're going to get better, they're going to crease, and what better way to do it than against this very talented, very athletic Riley Wildcat team.
Nice press here by St. Joe, and a steal out of it. Jace Lee, the lay-in. And a timeout here by Riley, brought to you by South Bend Community Schools. And Bo, suddenly, St. Joe getting themselves back in it as you take a look at this. Good press here by White and Konieczny. And then Lee gets the easy bucket. And I love the fact that he said, I'm not bothering with the slam. I'll just go in for the easy lane.
Yeah, just go in, get the bucket. You're down by almost 20 at this point. Let's just go ahead and take the points.
64-49 is the score. Riley leading here by 15. We talk about Peyton Baird. Maybe he gets some other looks. Maybe Micah Shrewsbury, the head coach of Notre Dame. No, maybe he's saying maybe not, the way his facial expression there.
Yeah,
no, of course, he's not the Notre Dame men's basketball coach here tonight. He's just Nick Shrewsbury's dad here this evening. And you saw Braden Shrewsbury there as well, freshman on the Notre Dame basketball team. Micah doing a great job. Of course, Chase Konieczny's older brother, JR, playing for Notre Dame and having a great season for the Irish this year.
With faith, character, and excellence at its core, St. Joe High School mission is to transform students in both heart and mind. Thanks to school choice expansion, tuition is more affordable than ever. Learn more about joining the St. Joe family by visiting stjohigh.com.
64-49. Riley's lead is 15. There's 6:53 left in the game. You blink here, and suddenly St. Joe could get themselves back to single digits, and then you just never know. Here's Schindler, the press continuing for St. Joe. This time, Schindler able to break it. Nice bounce pass underneath the Kent for the lane.
Kent, a senior, 13 points tonight, averages only 6.5 on the season.
Braylon White's shot won't go, and a rebound there for Tion Wadley. Wadley, a 5'10 sophomore, and then Konieczny steals it back. Jace Lee, the lane. Lee has done well here in the second half for St. Joe. After only having 2 points in the first half, now 11. Another steal by St. Joe. Lee, another bucket. And St. Joe within 13.
Just a little bit of sloppy play by Riley at this point. And St. Joe is not giving up like we talked about.
Oh, he almost got another steal, but Riley able to contain that one. Barbera the opposite way, can't get it to go. Konieczny gets the rebound. Here's Nick Shrewsbury. And then a foul called the opposite end, and things starting to go St. Joe's way here in the fourth quarter.
Trimador is cheering on St. Joe tonight. They have a new direct-to-consumer interior door replacement service. You can update your interior doors to something modern, new, and cool. Visit Trimador.com to learn more.
Take a look at the Trimador replay. Back-to-back steals and buckets for St. Joe there. Gets them back in it within 13, and now they have the ball. Possibly get this down within 10 if they can get a three, but the three-pointer's still been the problem for St. Joe here tonight. They'll go inside to Konieczny. Konieczny gonna do it himself, can't get it to go, and the rebound for Riley. No foul called against St. Joe. And then Barker nearly gets a steal. Riley contains it. Schindler underneath. Won't go. Konieczny the rebound. Shrewsbury gets it across midcourt. Barca, corner three. Good! St. Joe within 10. Wow! A whistle on the floor just because the ball wasn't collected yet, and they'll have the inbound. Barca now with 4 points here tonight. His first field goal, and it's a big three. 66-56. If you know a couple friends that were watching this one and turned it off, you may want to tell them to turn it back on. And they're going to call St. Joe for the foul there as they're trying to go for the steal.
Imagineering Finishing Technologies in South Bend is globally known as the knowledge source for metal finishing solutions. Hey, and like the teams in this game, Imagineering is always working toward a great finish. Thank you, Imagineering, for your continued support of high school sports on TV46.
Riley possession here. 5:09 to play as a once 23-point lead at halftime has dwindled down to 10 here in this fourth quarter. It's been all St. Joe here in the fourth. Schindler gets the inbound, and oh my, he hit the sideline running up the court. Take a look at the replay, brought to you by Trimador. And he does just right on that trim.
Yep, sure did, right on that Trimador.
Konechny to inbound. Single-digit deficit could be in play here if St. Joe scores on this possession. Barca, tough shot, won't go. Konechny, strong board. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. And boy, the momentum swinging very much in favor of St. Joe.
Ben's Soft Pretzel has been supporting high school athletics since 2008. They believe that sports are an important part of a well-rounded education, and we're proud to support the next generation of athletes. Find Ben's Soft Pretzels at the University Park Mall, and at most major Notre Dame athletic events have a pretzel day.
Konechny at the free throw line. Hits the front end of two. He's a 77% free throw shooter. Leads the team in three-pointers, 14 made now on the season. He makes both free throws. And he's been great here in the fourth quarter as St. Joe now within 8. Steal, Lee. But come on, St. Joe is within 2 possessions. Eric Gaff wants a timeout. He won't get it. They didn't see him.
14 for
Here's
Lee.
a steal. Konechny, the dunk. 4-point lead. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take the timeout as well. 4:35 to play in the fourth quarter. We expected a good one. Maybe not this way, but boy, is it a good one. Let's take a look at this one more time as Konechny goes inside. St. Joe within 4. Back after this on 46. This edition of the 46 Game of the Week brought to you by the IHSAA, keeping education in front of athletics. Angel DiCarlo, Bo Hunt back with you here from the south side of South Bend. Chuck Freebie the night off as St. Joe leads, or trails, 66-62, but they lead by a whole lot of points here in the fourth quarter, Bo.
No, you talk about a fourth quarter for the books for St. Joe. Riley with a heck of a second quarter, and now St. Joe. What a comeback, and it's just their ability to cause turnovers. I mean, that's what's led to all this stuff. They hit some shots. The ability for Jace Lee to really cause these turnovers and put back buckets as well. Jace with 15 on the night. Konechny with 18. These two just going toe-to-toe with each other, bringing this St. Joe team back.
Jace Lee only had 2 points in the first half, couldn't make a shot at all. Then in the second half, has had steals and buckets and has been fantastic. And St. Joe within 4. Here's Schindler. This time they do break the press. He gives it off to Baird, and Baird gets it to go. Much needed bucket there for Riley. They're back up by 6.
The guy that's been carrying Riley pretty much all night, and Baird gets his first bucket of the fourth quarter.
He now has 19 for Riley. Barca out to Shrewsbury for 3. That one won't go. Outlet pass up to Baird. Baird, the bucket. And just like that, Riley back in front by 8. Baird has been absolutely fantastic with 21. Here's Lee. Konechny. Backing everyone down. Lots of traffic, misses the shot, wipe the rebound, putback is good. Riley breaks the press. Manny Hill won't get it to go. Knesny the board. Got some help from Shrewsbury. Chase the three. Ooh, that was halfway down.
Wow. That was in and out.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Riley basketball. Wildcats lead by 6.
Christ the King Parish in South Bend wishes St. Joe the best of luck tonight. Christ the King invites you to Mass Sundays at 7, 8:45, 10:30, or 12:15. Christ the King Catholic Church, making God known, loved, and served.
Hill will inbound, and now Alex Daniel discussing things with the officials. Score 70-64. 6-point lead here for Riley. Now the officials consulting with Eric Gaff. 3:15 left in the game.
Martin Supermarkets Groceries to Go annual subscriptions are now available. They're just $29.99 for the year. You get ad pricing, digital coupons, recipes directly from your account. Learn more at martinsgroceriestogo.com.
Baird pass to Kent. Stolen away by Lee. In transition. Chase Lee. St. Joe within 4. Chase Lee ties up the net. That's got to be a contender for the electrifying play of the week. Of the night. Wow. Lee landed on his bottom, too. He put it down so emphatically.
When he went up and was coming down, I was like, whoa. He was able to support himself just enough not to get injured.
Kent. Big bucket for Riley there. 2:48 to play. Riley up by 6. Jerry Barco, they needed that one. Schindler the rebound. See if Riley tries to slow it down, but they can't because St. Joe is just pressing them. Schindler, tough runner, won't go. Shrewsbury tips it Knesny.
Little surprised St. Joe isn't going to the fouls.
Knesny working over everybody inside for the bucket. And Chase has pulled them within 4. He's got 20, but Baird goes in. Slam won't go. Shrewsbury the rebound. Could be a 1-possession lead if St. Joe scores here. Knesny fakes everybody out, gets it to go. St. Joe within 2. What a game here at Riley. 1:50 to play. Manny Hill. 4-point lead for the Cats. They needed that one. Hill's got 9. Now St. Joe will slow it down. Take a breath at home if you haven't in a while. Knesny loses the handle. Ball's loose. Riley recovers and a timeout for the Wildcats. That's a big turnover for St. Joe. We'll keep it here with 1:24 to play in the ballgame.
Are you looking for the perfect Christmas treat for your holiday party? Get your holiday catering from Southside Chick-fil-A. They have everything you need to make your holiday party special. Order today by calling 574-968-0351 or going online, Chick-fil-A at Erskine Commons.
Let's take a look at the Trimador replay and that last emphatic dunk by Chase Lee. Got the steal, goes up, boom, and then lands right on his butt, and then gets a little excited. Luckily, he was okay. We did both got worried there for a second.
Yep. Lot of future baseball games in Chase Lee's future at Notre Dame. Really like to see kids playing multiple sports in high school. I understand the whole focus things, and if you want to focus on one sport, that's great, but I really enjoy kids playing multiple sports as well.
Well, let's take a look at what's on the line here tonight. As you see, Riley, Washington, Penn, St. Joe, Bremen, all undefeated in NIC play so far here this season, but obviously someone's getting their first loss in this one, and St. Joe doesn't want it to be them the way they battled back here in the fourth quarter. They pulled within 4. They were down by more than 25 at one point in the second half, and they're back in this one, have come all the way back with 1:24 left in the game. As you take a look at the Riley student section, outstanding crowd here tonight at Riley High School. This one's lived up to the billing, just not the way we maybe expected, Bo.
Especially down the stretch, just a fantastic job. We knew it was going to probably be a high-scoring game. These teams are going to get up and down the floor, but we didn't expect a second quarter or a fourth quarter like we've had tonight.
Baird gets the big bucket. He's got 23. If Riley can hang on, he'll be talking to Bo as our Raising Cane's player of the game. 1 minute left. St. Joe needs a bucket and they need it fast. And they lose the handle. Schindler gets the steal. And Barca does a nice job knocking it out of bounds. 49 seconds remaining here in the game. Riley has possession, and they get a nice cheer from the student section. Hill will inbound. And because of those new rules where it's got to be 5 fouls to get to the free throw line, that comes into play here because there's only been a couple called against St. Joe. In fact, only one. That's the second right there.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we talked about. I mean, Riley only a 57% free throw shooter as a team, and I was surprised they didn't kind of go to the fouls maybe earlier on here in the fourth quarter.
Now, Baird going to the free throw line because that was a shooting foul. He is a 64% free throw shooter. As a team, Riley just a 57% free throw shooting team. Baird 23 points here tonight. Makes the free throw. Given 24. Nick Shrewsbury back into the game for St. Joe. Braylon White heads to the bench. 45.7 seconds remaining as you see it on the TireRack scoreboard. And big free throws there. Peyton Baird's got 25. Now it's an 8-point lead here for Riley. And maybe a little bit too much for St. Joe to come back in this one. Brayshawn Woods, though, pulls him within 6. I don't think you can count this team out the way they played here in the second half. Schindler has it. St. Joe's got a foul. Finally do with 21.8 seconds left, but like we said, this will be a non-shooting foul. So they're gonna have to foul 2 more times to send Riley to the line with the Cats up by 6. Hill will inbound. To the backcourt to Baird, and a foul with 19.4 seconds left. And again, they're gonna have to foul 1 more time. Next foul will send Riley to the free throw line. And of course, St. Joe hoping to get a steal on this inbound, and their press has been great here in the fourth quarter especially. Hill gets it into Baird. St. Joe trying to get the steal. They'll say last touch by St. Joe. Wow. Riley ball. They almost had it there.
I think Riley got lucky on that one. It looked like Baird might have just lost it out of bounds.
Inbound, stolen away by Lee. 14 seconds left. They're still down by 6. And they lose the handle. Baird gets the rebound. 8 seconds to go. And a foul with 5 seconds left. 78-72 is the score. And Baird will go to the free throw line looking to cap off the evening here. And it looks like Riley will survive to improve to 6-1 after a thunderous comeback by St. Joe here in the fourth quarter. Baird, money, another free throw. He's got 26. The lead now 7 for Riley. He misses the free throw. Knesny to Barca at the buzzer. No good. The final score, Riley 79, St. Joe 72. What a thriller here at Riley High School here tonight, as Riley improves to 6-1 on the season and 4-0 in NIC play. Bo's headed to the floor. He'll talk to our Raising Cane's player of the game. We're back after this on 46.
Whenever you guys are ready, I got Peyton here. 3, 2, 1. Standing by with our player of the game, Peyton Baird. One shy of your career high of 27. You had 26 tonight. Just talk about this victory and how you guys were able to pull this off.
Hard week in practice, and a tough loss to Northridge really got us in our heads and got us the dog out of us for this game. It was a great game, very competitive. St. Joe's a great team, and this game only made us better, man. We just competed. It was a great game.
Second quarter, you guys really exploded. You outscored St. Joe by 19. What did you guys do different in that second quarter compared to the first quarter?
Just took care of the ball and really trusted each other with the ball, played team basketball, and that's what led to the difference in the score.
Fourth quarter, you guys get a big lead. Got maybe a little careless with the basketball a little bit. St. Joe was able to come back. How were you guys able to persevere that and really come together as a team?
It was locking in on the offensive end, taking care of the ball, and being disciplined on defense, listening to what our coach has to say, and trusting each other.
Tough NIC conference. Where do you see you guys self moving forward from this point?
I have no words on that, but I think we're going to be a very tough team to beat, and I'm excited to see where we go in NIC.
Hey, congratulations on being our player of the game.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the WHME TV 46 High School Basketball Game of the Week, brought to you by
Well, for a while, it looked like it was going to be a blowout in Riley's way. St. Joe makes a furious comeback, and then Riley hangs on to win 79-72 to improve to 6-1 on the season. Welcome back inside the Martin Supermarkets broadcast booth for your St. Joseph County Police Department post-game show. Angel DiCarlo, Bo Hunt. We expected this to be a good game. We didn't expect it to be a 25-point lead or so for Riley, and then we certainly didn't expect St. Joe to come back the way they did. Your thoughts on the way this one unfolded?
I thought the final score was going to be exactly what it was, somewhere around 77-72, 79-72. Wasn't sure who was going to be the winner, or victorious. The way Riley started the first half and the way they did their second quarter, just the way they exploded and shot the ball was just phenomenal. But the comeback and the determination that St. Joe showed in the fourth quarter just shows what type of team they are. They're not going to give up. They're going to fight. They believe in themselves and they believe in their teammates.
Unfortunately, they didn't have Peyton Baird on their team, and he was our Raising Cane's player of the game with 26 points here tonight. And moments ago, Bo had the chance to speak with him after the game.
Standing by with our player of the game, Peyton Baird, one shy of your career high of 27. You had 26 tonight. Just talk about this victory and how you guys were able to pull this off.
Hard week in practice, and a tough loss to Northridge really got us in our heads and got us the dog out of us for this game. It was a great game, very competitive. St. Joe's a great team, and this game only made us better, man. We just competed. It was a great game.
Second quarter, you guys really exploded. You outscored St. Joe by 19. What did you guys do different in that second quarter compared to the first quarter?
Just took care of the ball and really trusted each other with the ball, played team basketball, and that's what led to the difference in the score.
Fourth quarter, you guys get a big lead. Got maybe a little careless with the basketball a little bit. St. Joe was able to come back. How were you guys able to persevere that and really come together as a team?
It was locking in on the offensive end, taking care of the ball, and being disciplined on defense, listening to what our coach has to say, and trusting each other.
Tough NIC conference. Where do you see you guys self moving forward from this point?
I have no words on that, but I think we're going to be a very tough team to beat, and I'm excited to see where we go in NIC.
Hey, congratulations on being our player of the game.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
That's Peyton Baird, our Raising Cane's player of the game. Raising Cane's, one love, 26 points. As Bo mentioned, one shy of his career high. Didn't want to get into that NIC talk, but they improved to 4-0 in NIC play, and they are going to be a real tough out.
They are going to be a tough out for sure in this NIC. A very talented NIC from top to bottom, and they are going to be a tough out.
St. Joe drops to 3-3 overall, their first NIC loss, but they're still going to be in the hunt. We know that's a very good team.
Yes, very talented from top to bottom as well. They got some guys that come off the bench, give them good quality minutes. They had 4 guys in double figures tonight, so you know they can score the basketball.
All right, let's take a look at our electrifying workers. Local 151 electrifying play of the game, and there's probably about 7-8 different plays we could have had, but how about Jace Lee with the steal and the emphatic slam?
Yeah, just a great job by Jace Lee getting that steal, going down, slamming it home for local 153 electrifying play of the game.
Jay scored 17 in this one, 15 in that second half as our electrifying workers electrifying play of the game. So Riley will be in action not till Tuesday. St. Joe going to be right back at it. They're going to head to Grace College for a matchup against Concordia. That's a tough way to turn around and have to play another game tomorrow.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they had that week off. So they had almost 6 days to rest and prepare for this back-to-back doubleheader. And it's the way it used to be back in the day. Boys used to play every Friday and Saturday night, so they should get used to it.
All right, I hope you enjoyed the action here tonight. Chuck Freeby will be back with us next week as we will head to South Bend, Washington for a great girls basketball matchup between Washington and La Lumiere. And what a night it was here at Riley High School. We want to thank our crew for their outstanding work, led by our production manager, Dean Korsmo. Our producer tonight, Matt Kowalski. Our director, Tony Beltran. Again, we'll have Washington, La Lumiere coming your way next week. You can watch it Wednesday at 9 p.m. or Thursday at 2 p.m. And Saturday on 103.1 FM. It's IU versus number 2 Kansas at 12:30. Number 3 Purdue and number 1 Arizona at 4:30. And don't forget to join Chuck and me for the season finale of Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Irish Football Fix, coming your way Monday at 7 p.m. on Pulse FM. For my broadcast partner, Bo Hunt, I'm Angel DiCarlo. Riley improves to 4-0 with a 7-point win over St. Joe.